All right, guys, happy Sunday. We are back, and today we are going to be going into DD7. We're going to be going into the global section with Brimstone. I know a lot of you guys out there have been interested in knowing whether or not Brimstone's going to work here, so today we're going to find out together. With that being said, we're going to jump in here real quick before we get started, and we're going to go over the size of the team, their T4s, and of course what ISOs we're using. So let's go ahead and jump in here now. We're going to go ahead and launch. All right, so we're going to be using Living Mummy as a fortifier. We're going to be using Elsa as a raider. We're using Damon and Hellcat as raiders, and we're using our fifth as Rachel with a skirmisher. Now, you do have multiple different options when it comes to using a fifth. I mean, there's all sorts. However, I like the idea of using Rachel because she is who I used in the Professor X saga to get through the global hero section. So I like the transition over. Now, as far as team size, Rachel is maxed out 3 diamonds, all T4s. Elsa is also 3 diamonds, and she has her ultimate and her passive T4'd, did not T4 her basic or special. Living Mummy, Damon, and Hellcat are all 5 red with all T4s active. Okay, so I wanted to give you guys an indication of the size. I have not maxed them out yet because I wanted to come into this dark dimension with them at 5 red so that you guys could get a better understanding whether or not they're going to work for you. So let's jump in here and try it out and see how it goes. All right. Now, this is the second video that I'm recording on the web playable version, which I have to say is awesome. I did Crucible yesterday on it, and it did not lock up at all, so I'm very excited about that. LD Player locks up every other time I open it, so I'm certainly excited about that aspect of things. The loading's a little bit slow, but I can live with that. All right. You're going to find out pretty quick that Damon is a monster, and he's going to do most of the damage here. We're going to go ahead and just basic here until the next wave drops. Okay. There are going to be a lot of Kangs, and they are going to be an issue if we do not kill them. So there's going to be a lot of focus on that for sure. Okay, we're going to go ahead and use his special so that we can get safeguard and defense up on the team. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and use his ult. Get a double tap there. We're going to go ahead and save his special for now because we're going to have Dormammu dropping in here shortly. So we definitely want to save that ability. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of him. And I think we'll go ahead and just basic here for now. Okay, let's go ahead and basic here. All right, very good. So we're going to go ahead and use Damon's special. I know it's hard to see, but there's a Kang hiding over here, and we definitely need to make sure we get rid of him. We're going to go ahead and use his special here, and we're going to go ahead and get safeguard and defense back up. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can get a stun over here. We did not, but we're going to go ahead and focus on this side because we want to get rid of Kang. And here comes his ult. We're going to get a double tap from his ult. Okay, and we're going to continue with Kang because we need to get rid of him before he takes a turn. And we're going to use this special again. All right, very good. So we have his ult saved up, and we're going to save that till the next wave drops. And of course, we get another Kang. We're going to go ahead and save his ult for now and use his special because we want to make sure we get a kill when we use his ult. We're going to go ahead and use her ult. That's going to do spread damage around and get a lot of bleeds out there. Okay. We're going to go ahead and use his ult now as well. Hit everybody in the middle there. Okay. Kang is getting a basic off. We need to get rid of him before he takes another turn, and we certainly will. All right. Very good. We're going to go ahead and basic out until the next wave drops in. Okay, ult there. Let's go ahead and special. Okay, we're going to basic again here. Okay. Let's go ahead and use his ult. We're going to go ahead and special here and get safeguard back up. And we want to get rid of Magneto right out of the gate. And we're going to special. Okay. Let's go ahead and basic here. And basic again so we can go into the next node with all of his abilities active. All right. So that was pretty smooth. Now, the question is on this next node, I really don't know because I have not tried it yet. So we're going into this node together for the first time. So let's jump in and see how it goes. I'm really happy with the web playable version. Let me know in the comments. Do you guys like it? Have you tried it? Obviously, I know most people aren't recording videos, but I can tell you from a video recording standpoint, it is really nice to not have to worry about the game locking up all the time like it does with LD Player. The amount of Crucible matches I've lost because the game has locked up is borderline crazy. All right. So we're going to go ahead and start out with this special. You always want to be in a position where you're going to kill someone when you use his ult. Let's see. Who can we stun? Let's go here. Okay. Let's hit away from him. Okay. All right, obviously we're not going to be able to get to our stunned amigo over here, so we're just going to go ahead and use her ult real quick. Okay. Well, this obviously isn't going very well right out of the gate, so let's start that over and try again. They may not work very well on this node. But we'll see if we can try something a little different there. And I think over time, they'll fix this super slow loading speed. All right, let's go ahead and try this and use his ult right out of the gate and see if that changes anything up here. Okay. All right, let's go right down the middle here with her ult. All right. Maybe we need to stay away from ults so that Ghost Rider isn't taking a turn. Let's try that one more time. We need to get to Mummy so that he can get Safeguard up. All right, let's go ahead and just do our special here. Okay, let's go ahead and stun her. Okay. Yeah, I don't think they're going to work. They're definitely not going to work on this node until they're a little bit bigger. Okay. Yeah, they're going to have to get a little bigger before they're going to work there, it looks like to me. So, all right. So with that being said, you get an idea here what you're looking at with Brimstone. At 5 red, you can get through the first node. Second node, doesn't look like any shot. Now, what we're going to do before we give up is we're going to go ahead and heal them up. I'm not worried about that. However, we are going to switch out Rachel. Who do we want to switch her out for? I don't know, just for funsies. Let's try it with Omega Red. See if there's a way to make Brimstone work on this node before we just end the video and give up. We're going to try Omega Red, and then we're going to try one more tune. We're going to use Nightcrawler and see if that can help us get ahead, get some slows out there, and get ahead of the other side. All right, so okay. Okay, let's go ahead and get Safeguard, get defense up. And we really need to pay attention over here to Spider Weaver before she takes a turn. Okay. All right, she did not get charged, which is fantastic. All right. So we're going to go ahead and drop out of that. So I think it's safe to say, guys, at this stage in the game that Brimstone is not going to work on this second node. Now, as I build them up, I will continue to jump back in and try this so that I can let you guys know exactly how big they need to be to get through that. So I will keep you up to date on that. But I wanted to get this video out. And I'll also let you know that they cannot get through the nodes on DD8 as well at 5 red. I've already tried it. You get demolished. So my thoughts are they're probably going to have to be a little bit bigger in order to get through there. So with that being said, I hope you get some value out of this. If you did, hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you have not. Ring the notification bell so you get notified as soon as I drop a video. And of course, God bless all of you out there. And until the next video, stay positive and enjoy the game, guys.